Okay, take 3 on the Trailmaster TM31 review. I've had this for 6 to 8 months. I want to make this as fast and short as possible and get to the point real quick. I don't want another 8-minute video, right? Okay, you with me? Here we go. It's been great. I call this thing the billy goat because when it grips, it'll climb it. It doesn't care. Third gear most of the time, climbing some steep stuff. Now I'm in Arizona, and the terrain is washboard, rocky, sandy, all kinds of craziness going on down here, right? It's fun, but it'll beat you up with my biggest complaint is this front suspension on this TM31. The front suspension sucks. If anybody else has this bike, sees this review, let me know about your front suspension, because that bottoms out all the time. It just slams hard when I want to get on it and ride it like a dirt bike, you know. Other than that, great bike. Rear suspension's totally good. Chain stretching as normal, as any chain would. I've had no major issues. It changed the oil. It runs reliably. Going through back tires. The terrain out here has rattled the shield off of here. No big deal. And then there's the jetting of the carburetor that I've just been having issues with since I ever bought it, because either I'm retarded or this is a funky ass bike, because it's running rich, right? And so the jetting is at 125 main and like a 42 or 45 idle jet, right? And pilot jet. And then the needle has 5 options, and it's on the second one up from the bottom. So it's getting a lot of fuel, right? It's running rich. And the reason I put that needle up is because it was still bogging out. It wanted more fuel. So I put it up one more, and now it's running better. Still has kind of a bog or a hesitation here about mid-throttle. But it's definitely running rich, and I don't know what to do. So you guys, if you guys know about these things, tell me, because I've watched video after video after video. I've read forums, and I've tried 200 different things in this carburetor. I got tired of pulling the carburetor, so I just finally just put it where it's at now and left it. But it's definitely running rich. I don't know. Do I go smaller on the pilot? Maybe that's the ticket. Anyhow, I digress. It's still holding up. Everything's tight. Everything's still there. Like, I go through and check the nuts and bolts all the time. I've had the exhaust come loose a little bit, so watch those bolts. Oh yeah, this one rattled out, so this is what I had laying around to put in there. And if you find that this bolt is missing, I'm telling you, don't lift this thing off of there unless you're good at figuring things out, because there's a piece in there and a bearing in there. You have to do it just right to get it back together, and it's a little tricky. So if you find that bolt missing, don't bother to pull this off. Just put a new bolt in there. Avoid some trickiness. But see, everything's still tight. It's still good. It's been great, guys. And the torque is there. It climbs whatever I want it to climb, provided the traction is there too. And that's about it. Still fires right up. Hey, cold-blooded. Of course, once it's warm, it doesn't do it so bad, obviously, because that's what cold bikes do. But I really would like to dial it in and get it to run not so rich. But I got tired of pulling that carburetor and putting it on and off and on and off and on and off and on off, tank off. Pain in the ass. All right.